All right, hockey fans, welcome to another edition of 16U Portland Jr Winterhawks, coming live from the Beaverton Ice Arena. Game 2 against Sno-King. Hopefully we can put behind us what happened yesterday, because, boy, that was forgettable, huh, T-Pain?
Yeah, absolutely. One we want to put behind us quickly and jump out to a fast start here against Sno-King in their, excuse me, alternate greens.
Yeah, so our lineup's going to look a little different than yesterday. So Bradley Hagen is serving a one-game suspension for the kerfluffle that happened in the game yesterday. And Trevor Stevenson got injured in yesterday's game. But Lex Wood is going to try and give it a go today with the short numbers. So we'll see what happens.
Lose 2, add 1. I like it. I mean,
right.
hey.
Yeah. That's government math there, isn't it?
Kind of what it is, I think.
All right, well, hopefully we see something out of this team. And like you said, we got to see it early. We got to get this Sno-King team on their heels. Hopefully they're going to play a little more overconfident after their win yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, one would think that is one of the things that coach has probably been talking to them about, because definitely didn't get our best effort yesterday. So I'm guessing coach probably knows that. So we'll see. Again, hopefully the boys come out with a little bit different fire. I know Coach Lane pulled the leadership group aside and talked to them. There was a lot of conversation last night in the locker room. I mean, I think there was a line to wait to talk to Coach Lane.
There was, and there was definitely a lot of emotion happening yesterday after the game. A lot of frustration, a lot of disappointment, I think, in our players with themselves. So they've got an opportunity to right that ship today.
Absolutely.
All right, well, it looks like we're going with Tucker Fox. Oh, looks like we're going with the old line of Fox, Weiner, and Hernandez. We got Browdy and McEcker back on D. Here we go. Sno-King wins the faceoff. They're going to try and get it through the zone. The Hawks are there to intercept. Weiner tries to dump it in. Sno-King back to retrieve it. They're going to make a move, try and get this puck out. And they do. And nice stick by Jacob Browdy there to intercept in the neutral zone. JP dumps it in low. Weiner's there to try and get something happening. Sno-King, they exit. They're through the neutral. And they make one move, and they get it down deep. Tries that center pass again that they were really good at yesterday, but the Hawks recover. And they're trying to get it out, and they do. And Weiner's going to dump it in, and they're going to go for a change. So let's see what we got now. Oh, Kip blows a tire going into the wall there.
Glad his steel stayed in there.
Yeah, Sno-King's regrouping. It's nice pressure by Kip. He's going to hold on to him, keep him honest. Sno-King tries to get it out. Hawks keep it in. Now Kip has it on his stick. Sno-King gets it back. The player with no stick somehow. Kip has it. He sends it up top. Metzler dumps it down low. Owen Brown battling in the corner by himself. Logan Imus pops out with it. They're trying to keep it in. They get it back down low. Kip down low. Now Sno-King has it. Sno-King going to try and get it out. And they do. They're breaking it out through the neutral zone. Staying wide. Little shot on net. Good save there. Officials are going to try and jump in this game early to keep the emotions low, I believe, if they can, because yesterday it started to get pretty exciting.
Yeah, Sno-King's not going to let off any pressure, and whether that's with the body, with kind of exploding to the net, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I'd look to the officials kind of take control of this game.
Yeah. So Fox wins the faceoff. He's circling around behind the net. He goes over to Browdy. Browdy's going to try and look to get this up. We got a penalty coming. Or not.
Roughing.
Roughing. All right. So we're going to go on power play here.
Didn't see that one.
I really didn't either. But hey, you know, sometimes we got to take advantage of those calls, and right now we got to capitalize. We got to go up 1-0 right now, T-Pain.
Absolutely. Got to take advantage of the penalty play right here.
Brown wins it back. Somehow Sno-King intercepts it.
It's the lack of hustle that we talked about yesterday.
Yep, you got to want the puck, T-Pain. You got to want the puck.
Yeah, Wings need to explode off of that and get it. There shouldn't even be a situation.
No. Imus has it. He's regrouping. He's going to skate this out. He sends it up into the zone. Brown is down there to try and chase it down, but we're going to get an icing. That is an unforced error there on these Hawks that and Coach Lane immediately is going to PP2. He didn't like what he saw at all out of that first group.
No, just, I mean, again, we can't continue to shoot ourselves in the foot here. Sno-King is just not the team to kind of do that with.
No. This team will make you pay for your mistakes.
100%.
Fox is going to take the face off. He wins it back into the corner, collects it himself, gets it up the wall. Max Lynn has it now. Hawks are going to go to break it out. Lynn takes it himself, sends it to Hernandez, who just throws it off the wall right to Sno-King. Sno-King has it. They got the numbers. Good save by Ollie there. Hawks have it back out. They're through the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in low. It's time to chase it down. Fox is down there to meet him in the corner. Good hit by Fox. Lynn keeps it down low. Fox retrieves it behind the net. He's looking for somebody. We got some players out of position here. Browdy now, he fires it in. Oh, good tip by Hernandez, but stopped by the goalie. We've got 40 seconds left in this power play. Hawks back to get it. They're rim it around to Fox here. Fox gets met in the corner by Sno-King. Now Hernandez tries to grab the loose puck, but Sno-King ends up with it. Now Hernandez has it again. Hernandez is going to look to break this out. We got 20 seconds left. Gets it up to Adams, who turns it over to Sno-King. So Wood back to retrieve this puck. He gets hit hard.
Got to loosen that hip up early.
Yeah. So the Hawks now are going to let this power play go away. Wood sends it up, and Blanco can't handle the pass, or didn't expect the pass. Sno-King back, they recover. Blanco's in pursuit. Hawks have it. Wood has it now. He's going to make a move here. He loses the puck, turns it over to Sno-King. Hawks recover. Metzler has it. Sno-King trying to make something happen. The shot from the point, blocked by Imus, who gets it. He's going through the neutral zone. He gets it tipped. Hawks get it. Brown gets tripped on his way to the goal, but they're going to no-call that. Interesting. McEachern with the shot. Saved by the goalie. Blanco down low. Sno-King trying to get it. The Hawks trying to get it. Sno-King comes out with it. They're going to break this puck out. Good stick there by Imus. He's going to dump it in and get a change. Sno-King now, they're going to break this out. Organize it, get it through. Now they're through the neutral zone. They're going to enter our zone. McEachern gets down there with some contact in the corner. Looks like the player fell onto the puck, maybe. Oh, net's off. Okay.
The old nets off routine.
Well, I'll say our hustle's a little bit better than yesterday. We still have some work to do. There are some pucks that we have to make sure we don't get beat to. So,
yeah, I mean, the hustle's got to come 100% of the time. It can't come 90%, can't come 80%. It's got to come 100% of the time. When you're on the ice, you got to go.
So Hawks get this puck back here. Fox is going to dump it into the zone. Hernandez is going to meet it on the far side. He's looking for some help. The Hawks are back in the neutral zone. Wood has it. He sends it back up the boards to Hernandez.
Nice
He
pass.
gets it into Weiner. Weiner makes a move. Shot. Save. Now Sno-King's going to break this puck out. Adams and Wood are back. Nice block by Wood. Puck's over. Fox has it. He's going to rip a quick shot. Saved by the goalie. Sno-King's going to recover. And Sno-King's going to dump this puck in. Adams is there to meet his guy with a big hit. That's what we need to see.
This is kind of the intensity that we need right now.
It really
Gotta
is.
keep it up.
So Imus is down there. Kip's down there. Kip has it. He circles it around into the middle. Brown now. He's in the corner. He sends it in. Nobody's there. Kip now has it. Kip circles. He's looking for help. He needs somebody to get open. Brown has it now. Oh, and just off the backside. The net's off. However, the goalie keeps knocking it off. So they're going to get a dead puck here. Face off down in Sno-King zone. Owen to take the face off. He wins it to Kip, who gets it back. Now it gets dumped in. Imus has it. Back to Imus, who sends it into the side of the net. Metzler's there to meet it. Sends it back to Imus. Imus chips it off his stick back to Sno-King. But now Owen Brown has it.
Great job by Brown to keep it in.
To Imus. Oh, we cannot convert there. Two quick shots by Imus, stopped by the goalie. Now Metzler and Brown are in a battle on the wall. And it squibs out there to Lynn. And it's back in the neutral zone. Now Sno-King recovers, and we're going to get offsides, it looks like.
Yeah, so like the intensity that we've come out here in the last couple of shifts, got to keep it up. Again, it's one of those things you got to go 100% all the time, not 80%, not 90% of the time. There's no time to rest while you're out on the ice.
Nope. Fox to take the face off. And he's kind of clearing both out. Doesn't like what he saw. So now Max Lynn is in to take it. He wins it back, but Sno-King recovers. Sno-King now gets it down in the corner. McEachern was there to meet it. Now Adams has it. He gets it up to Lynn. Lynn sends it to Blank, who can't handle the pass. Sno-King now has it back in their zone. They're going to regroup. And they're going to break this out. They're through the neutral. Dump it deep into our zone. McEachern's down there. Now Fox has it. Gets it to Adams. Adams sends it back around to McEachern. McEachern has time. He's got Fox streaking through the middle. Fox is going to dump it in, go for a change. Sno-King now. They kind of send it in. Hawks have an opportunity here. They got some time to regroup this puck here. Wood starts the breakout. Got it up to Imus, who couldn't handle the pass and turned it over to Sno-King. Sno-King's going to regroup. They're going to make a couple passes and get it out of their zone. Send it through the neutral, and they're back in our zone.
Yeah, this Sno-King team is a machine, basically, getting it up the ice.
Yeah. They make crisp, clean passes, and their players are ready for them.
Well, and it's all on getting everything in motion.
Yes. Imus now has it, sends it to the middle for Hernandez, who is too high for him. Now Metzler has it. Back to Brown, he sends it in. Sno-King just kind of throwing it around right now, uncharacteristic of them. Metzler back in the corner with Sno-King. Puck comes out into the neutral zone for the Hawks. Imus is going to take this himself, stays wide, sends it to the middle, saved by the goalie. Now Imus still has it. He's going to make a move. He's looking for help. We're not doing too good about filling that open ice there, T-Pain. We got to start doing something. McEachern up top, saved by the goalie. We've got to move around a lot better. We're stationary in our own zone, and we're not going to be able to help out and get passing lanes open if we don't move.
Yeah, no, it's definitely should be moving around, getting open for Imus. I mean, he ultimately took a shot and then got his own rebound with the whole thing.
Yeah, which shouldn't be happening. We should have that help there. Wood keeps it in, sends a shot in that's intercepted, and we're going to get an icing. So we're going to get a face-off back down here. I like that quick shot from Wood there, low on the ice, but again, there was nobody there. Had the shot made it through. So
keep moving your feet.
We got to start crashing the net, T-Pain.
100%. We've got to have bodies in front of the net. I mean, it's a vital situation. We've got to get going here.
Fox wins the face-off. Weiner has it. Weiner, quick shot. Blocked out of play.
It's good to see him getting back in, getting some shots. Had another goal yesterday. Again, gonna need him putting the puck in the back of the net.
100% we do. So Fox back to the face-off dot. Sno-King gets it. They're going to break this puck out. They enter the zone. Oh, and he just walks in. Good job by Ollie there getting across. We got to clear this puck out, T-Pain. Sno-King is just having their way. They got the puck now up top. Hawks trying to get it out. We finally get it out of the zone. Sno-King is back through the neutral zone here.
Threw it away.
Adams is going back to retrieve this puck. He just, I don't know what that was. He kind of lost it down on the corner. He's going to send it up to Sno-King, who somehow lets that puck go by, and Sno-King's going to regroup here. Sno-King, they want that puck bad. If you watch their foot speed, they are after that puck like a fly to you-know-what, T-Pain.
100% with, again, the foot speed and just the dog on puck. Like, it's obviously good to see, not good to see against us, but definitely what, again, as Lane's clipping video for next week, something that he probably will pull would be my guess.
Yeah. Okay, Owen Brown's going to take this face off. Sno-King wins it. Somehow the Hawks get it back. Sno-King recovers. Hawks are battling now. Sno-King has it up top. Hawks chip it out. Sno-King back in the neutral zone with it. They're going to take their time. Survey. Blanco, a little bit of pressure there, which is what we need to see a little bit more of. If we want Sno-King to make mistakes, they're going to make it with pressure. They're not going to make it when they have all day.
Not at all.
So Lynn's down to battle. Now Owen's battling. Lynn back in there. Blankel's in there. Owen comes out with it. He makes a move. Quick shot, and a penalty is coming.
Hit from behind? Is that what
Hit from behind. So we're going to get another power play here. So it looks like we're going to go with PP2 on this power play. Lane must not like what he's seeing out of that first unit right now early. Fox is going to take the face off. He's got Hernandez and Adams and Browdy and Lynn. He wins it back. Adams has it. He sends it back down low. Hernandez has it. He's cycling around. He sends it over to Fox. He's got a lane. Sends it nice and low. It's a great shot by Fox. Exactly what he needed to do. Keep it low down on the ice.
Yeah, definitely like the movement. like getting it off. Good shot. Couple guys in front. Just got to keep the pressure up.
All right, Fox back at it in the dot. Sno-King wins it. Sno-King can't get it out, though. The Hawks are putting a little bit of pressure on him. Adams has it, loses it. Fox is there to help him out. Fox sends it back down low. Hernandez on the chase. Hernandez has it. He's battling hard on the wall. Now Lynn has it. Lynn's just dancing around with it, looking for an option, and he shoots it. High rim out. Now Fox has it. Fox sends it back down low. Hernandez on the recovery. He has it. He's going to circle this puck around. He's up high. He's looking for somebody. Dumps it over to Fox. Fox tries to go low, gets it blocked, gets it back. Tries to dump it into Lynn. Now Sno-King has it. Back to Fox. Good job keeping this puck in the zone. Now Lynn gets tripped up. And we're going to get a tripping. Oh, no. I guess they're going to send Adams to the box. Okay. Well.
Roughing.
Get him for roughing, but they let the trip on Lynn go. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 43 seconds, and then Sno-King's going to go on the power play.
Definitely not what we need here. We got to take full advantage of kind of the mistakes that Sno-King's making, and not
sure do,
and not add some insult to injury here.
All right, so the Hawks get this puck up deep into the zone. And
icing.
4-on-4. We do not get the luxury of throwing the puck down the ice like we do on a penalty kill. Situational awareness, maybe. So Brown back to the dot. Sno-King wins it. Hawks recover. Brown is going to take this by himself. Official gets in his way. Imus recovers. Brown has it. He's going to find Imus in the middle. Can't get it. Rowdy now has it. Dumps it over to Imus, who throws it out of the zone. Now Sno-King recovers. They're going to break this puck out. Or not. Nope. Imus picks up the loose puck. Another weird mistake by the Sno-King team we didn't see many of yesterday.
Must have hit the netting. Yeah, I definitely didn't see the mistakes that we got going on right now. Obviously more pressure from the Hawks, which is exactly kind of what we're wanting to see. But again, long game still got to keep going. 3:02 left in the first.
We've got minute 14 to this penalty kill we got to get through here. So we got Kip, Blankel, Metzler, and Wood out there. It's the PK unit. Parker's going to take the face off. He wins it back to Wood. Wood just sends it in deep and takes a big hit while doing so. Sno-King has it. They're going to regroup. They're going to send it up the ice into the neutral zone. Oh, Kip loses a tire. And they do that dump pass we saw so much of yesterday. You would think our kids would know it's coming. Sno-King has it. They send it up top. Move the puck around. A little shot high. Sno-King recovers down in the corner. They're going to send it back up high. Going to see another shot. Nice block by Blankel there. And the Hawks get that puck out. Great job by the unit right there. So we got 22 seconds left of the kill. Let's see what we can do here. Kip, nice pressure by Kip to keep that puck down there. Distract him a little bit. Sno-King pushing through. 10 seconds left on the kill. There's that dump pass. Sno-King still has it. Moving it around. Wide of the net. Sno-King recovers. Sends it behind the net. We got Adams back. And it goes wide. Kip tried to get it out. Couldn't. Now he's got Blankel who pushes it over to the Sno-King player. And Kip's just going to ice this puck out. Sorry, that was McEachern. Just going to ice it. Get that change. That unit had been out there for a while. Another good penalty kill by our club.
Definitely one of those things we've talked about all season long. Penalty kill has been absolutely really good.
All right, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Fox is telling the boys something. Enters the dot, loses the faceoff. Sno-King has it. Sno-King sends it down low. Wood's there to meet him. Wood somehow gets the puck back. He's battling two guys by himself. There's no support there. Sno-King gets it back up top, off the crossbar, and the puck squibs out. Hernandez on the chase. Wood's back to recover. He sends it over to Browdy. Browdy's got it, looking to break it up the boards to Hernandez. Hernandez has it. Turns it over to Sno-King. Sno-King's got it. They're going to regroup here. Looking to move this through the neutral zone. Oh, nice pressure by Fox there. Just that little bit of pressure that we're given is really causing Sno-King some problems. Hopefully, Coach Lane keeps reminding them a little bit of pressure, and this Sno-King team kind of folds. So now the Hawks have it. They recover this puck back. Hernandez is kind of a one-man machine out there. Sends it around to Browdy. Browdy has it up to Hernandez. Went for a long pass to Weiner. Got intercepted by Sno-King. Sno-King tries to get it in. They do. They get it deep. Goes for that center pass. Intercepted by Fox. Makes a nifty move. Gets blown up in the process. And that's going to do it for the period. We got a penalty coming?
I think we got a penalty on Fox.
Little extracurricular after the whistle?
I think so. I didn't think he appreciated the fact that he got tripped over in the backside, so he kind of let the guy know. And these officials here in Oregon aren't going to let any of that go.
No, they probably aren't. So back to the kill we go, Fox.
Yep. Dumb mistakes, putting ourselves in situations where we don't need to be. And again, got to be smart.
So 7-4 shots on goal in favor of the Winterhawks, which we are getting our shot opportunities. I'll give this group that much. We just have to keep that pressure up because this Sno-King team doesn't know what to do the second we pressure them. It throws them off, but as soon as we give them any time, T-Pain, they move that puck with efficiency.
100%. I mean, it's, again, you talk about efficiency, it's tape to tape, and when it's there, it's like leading a receiver in football. They are passing it as they're on the move, flying through the neutral zone, entering the zone with speed, doing that little drop pass that we know all so much about now. And it's, again, we've got to figure it out.
Yeah, we sure do. So Sno-King gets a player in the box.
Maybe he's taking them both. Maybe not.
Not sure what's going on. Is it only Sno-King? Or they're sending Brendan Adams too, maybe? Wow, so it's going to be on Brendan Adams. That's his second penalty today.
Didn't see Adams on that per se, but
I sure didn't either. So we're going to go Brown, Imus, Wood, McEachern on this PK. McEachern does a smart thing, just dumps it in the zone.
So
Sno-King is going to regroup. They're going to try and break this out. And look at that, a little bit of pressure by Brown. And
we've got...
And we're going to get that hooking on Logan Imus. So we're going to be 5-on-3 here.
Yeah, this is a definite shooting ourselves in the foot.
Just a little bit. So definitely stacking the cards against us here. Brown loses the face-off back to Sno-King. Sno-King's got it. They send it wide. He's circling around. He's looking for somebody. McEachern kind of comes out to challenge a little bit. Brown out to challenge. They're cycling this puck around, looking for somebody. McEachern there. McEachern's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get too far out there. Sno-King, quick shot, saved by Ollie. And we're going to get a hand pass. Just going to take the puck out of the zone. We'll take that.
We'll take it. Definitely with 5-on-3, we got to make sure that we stay stacked in the middle, blocking everything kind of there, blocking lanes.
Yeah.
Not hanging Holly out to dry here.
All right, so Brown to take the face off. And Sno-King recovers. They're quickly into our zone. Rowdy got taken down there in the process. Sno-King sends the puck around. Shot, saved by Ollie. Another save by Ollie. Great job there. Sno-King has it. They're going to try and move this puck around again. 52 seconds left. Good stick there by Browdy. Sno-King back with it. They're trying to get something happening. He drives. Can't find anything. Good stick by McEachern to break it up. Sno-King just fiddling it around. Nice. McEachern intercepts it. He's going to tie this puck up smartly. Sno-King comes out with it. And they send it in. Another save by Frank. Sno-King chips it back out. We got 20 seconds left of this 5-on-3. Sno-King moves it around. Nice block by McEachern. Brown has it. He just makes a move, and oh, he's all by himself. Breakaway. Woo. So there you go. We got 2 seconds left of the 5-on-3 and then 18 seconds left of a traditional PK. So
yeah, great individual effort right there towards the end for Mo and Brown, just to keep the puck going back down and actually getting a shot off on net, and a great kill per se with the 3 that were on the ice.
Oh, I know why that Sno-King player's in the box. It was a 2 and 10. Hit from behind is an automatic 10. So Sno-King sends this puck back, but Metzler is there to meet it. But Sno-King gets possession. Now Weiner has it. We're 5-on-4.
Nice play by Weiner right there to get the puck out and get it in deep.
Yep. Now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Another good kill by this team. One of our shining points. Sno-King tries to get it up. They do. They enter the zone. They send it across, intercepted by Fox. Fox sends it up. Sno-King is there. Quick shot, blocked by Frank. Fox has it. He sends it up and out. Sno-King's going to regroup. Pressure by Hernandez, which Sno-King almost turns it over. Sno-King gets it back. They're just going to send it in deep. Hernandez is there to meet him. So is Metzler. Adams tries to send this puck up. Sends it right to Sno-King. Adams again sends this puck out. Now Sno-King back on recovery. They're going to look to break this out through the zone. And he almost walked his way in there. Blanco recovers. Blanco loses at the blue line to himself. And he sends it over to McEachern, which ends up going deep into the zone there.
I'm surprised that wasn't called icing.
Yeah, me too. But hey, we'll take it. So Owen Brown now, quick shot. Saved by the goalie. Sno-King recovers. Brown's back there with pressure. Lynn ends up with it. He's got Blanco, who turns it over to Sno-King. He's got one man to beat. Shot wide. Sno-King recovers down low. Owen Brown into the corner. Wood comes in to help. Puck comes out to Sno-King. They center it, whiff on that shot. It's back down low. Owen Brown recovers. He's going to chip this thing to the middle, then just sends it out. He had time, but he opted for icing instead. It's kind of situational awareness there. You can't panic.
Yeah, just got to take a deep breath when you get that puck skated forward.
He not only he had ice to skate, he also had a player wide open for a pass. He could have broken it out too. So a little bit of a learning lesson there.
For sure.
Fox is going to take this face off. We've got 12:23 left in the second. He wins it. Imus takes it himself. He's all by himself. And he scores. So great job there. Fox won the face-off. Imus picked it up, skated it the whole ice, made a move, made Sno-King pay.
Yeah, great individual effort there by Imus. Just kind of gotten, again, like we talked about, the dog to get that puck, take it down the ice, bury it in the back of the net. Hawks go up 1.
So this is where we can't let up. We have to absolutely keep this pressure on. Don't give Sno-King an opportunity to even this game up.
Absolutely. They're going to come out.
Sno-King wins the face-off. They're going to try and regroup it. Rowdy was there, picked the pass off, but couldn't hang on to it. Sno-King dumps it in. Adams is there. Adams has it. He's going to go up the boards with it. Kip was there. Gets the puck out of the zone. Oh, nice pickoff by Imus there. Imus goes down deep into the zone. He's got a man tied up. Kip helps him out, comes out with the puck. Nice move by Kip. Hit the brakes. Now Fox has it. Back to Imus. He almost turns it over. Now he does. McEachern's there to pick it up, but Sno-King recovers. So Sno-King's going to send that puck in. Metzler's back. He sends it up to McEachern. McEachern's got ice. He's going to skate this puck out. Tries a toe drag move, turns it over. Sno-King sends that up into the rafters.
That was amazing. That was amazing pitchfork maneuver right there by Sno-King. Hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then drop back down.
It's a long way to the ceiling in here too, T-Pain.
Yeah, it was, it's
if
impressive.
The viewers at home, that's how high that ceiling is.
It's quite amazing.
Yeah. All right, Brown's going to take the face off. He wins it back to Hernandez. Hernandez sends it to Wood. Wood's going to send it over to Adams. Adams goes up to Brown. That was textbook. Brown has it. He's streaking. He's looking for help. He sends it into the middle, but Sno-King intercepts it. They're going to try to come back
icing
in.
Here.
And it's icing.
So again, the Hawks are seeing what they can do with the pressure. Sno-King kind of back on their heels a little bit with what's going on. And again, an error on Sno-King's behalf there that they weren't doing yesterday.
Correct. And it's just that little, just a little bit of pressure's throwing them off their game.
100%.
So Brown loses the face-off to Sno-King. Sno-King's tried to get it out. The Hawks, again, that pressure, all of a sudden, Sno-King doesn't know what to do with a little bit of pressure. Sno-King still trying to get this puck out, intercepted by Hernandez. Adams keeps it in. Sno-King battling down low, trying to get this puck out. They can't. Hawks are doing a great job. Now it comes out. Wood has it. He sends it back in the zone. Sno-King recovers, chips it up. Fox has it. Fox turns it over to Sno-King. Sno-King trying to chip this puck out. He's got Adams. Adams sends it back up. Sno-King recovers. We're just playing a little bit of back and forth right now with the puck. Rowdy takes a big hit. Weiner takes a big hit. Sno-King almost able to capitalize on that. Big shot, saved by Ollie. Yep. And we're going to get spearing there on number 2.
Yeah.
That's a good call after the whistle, poking at the goal. He can't do that.
Yeah, definitely can't do that, especially after the whistle. One of those things you're leaning on early, especially down here in Oregon. They're not going to allow any of that stuff happening.
No. So we're going to go back on the power play, T-Pain. PP1 is out there. Weiner's going to take this face off. Still not out, no possession. Now the Hawks get possession. Quick shot wide by Kip. Sno-King trying to dump this puck out, can't. Imus recovers. He's going to circle it around, make a move. He turns the puck over. Kip back to recover, sends it over to Imus. Not ready for it. Blankel turns the puck over. Sno-King just going to send this deep in the zone. We got a minute 25 left. Now Kip has it. Looks like Kip's helmet sticker still says number 6. We might have to get that fixed. I know a guy.
Yeah, well, he's got 3 numbers right now, so.
Imus has it up high. He's going to take a quick shot. Blocked. And Sno-King's just going to send it in. So Brown back to recover. Brown takes a big hit there. Imus almost loses that puck. Blankel sends it up to Kip. Kip over to Adams. We're going to get offsides.
47 seconds left on the power play. Hawks are going to bring out PP2 and going to need to see if we can capitalize here with this unit.
Hopefully got to get something going here because. So Fox wins it back to Browdy. Browdy's just going to dump it into the zone. Sno-King can't handle it. So the Hawks have it back behind the net. We just kind of make an errant pass there, turn the puck over, and Sno-King's just going to fire this out of the zone. Fox recovers. He's going to assess the situation. He's got Hernandez. Hernandez makes a move. Such a flashy move. Sno-King player lost his stick. Hernandez sends it down to Lynn. Can't handle it, turns it over. Hernandez is there. He's got 2 guys on him. On a power play, we should never be outnumbered on a puck, T-Pain. Ever.
No, not at all.
So Lynn gets it back up to Browdy.
We're back to full strength.
Well, Adams, now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Sno-King gets it. They're trying to enter the zone. Now we're starting to glide again a little bit, T-Pain. I don't want to see this gliding anymore. We got to stop it. Fox gets it. He chips it up and out. Opportunity for a change here for the Hawks. Sno-King is back in the neutral zone. They're going to try and get this puck in. We still have it. They're just going to send it in right to Metzler. Metzler recovers. He just sends it up out into the neutral zone, back on Sno-King's stick. Sno-King's got an opportunity to recover and make a change. So now Metzler has it. Metzler makes a move, sends it up the ice to Imus. Imus trying to do it all by himself, gets it to Wood. Wood gets it up to Brown. Brown makes a move. Almost. So Brown has it. He's down in the corner. Nice pickoff by Weiner there. Weiner over to Wood. Wood takes a minute, turns it over. Right to Sno-King. Sno-King now has it. They went for that center pass they're known for. Kip was there with his stick. And Sno-King somehow gets it back. That puck gets sent up out of the zone. We're going to get a penalty coming here. Sno-King is going back to the box, T-Pain.
quite a few penalties here from the Sno-King side. They've got 5, and little yelling going on over there. Not sure what
so
that was
Lane's
about.
going to go with PP2 here. Hopefully PP2 can get a little bit of energy spark. Put one in the back of the net here, huh?
Yeah, just need to move the puck. Get some people in front of the net.
So Fox wins the faceoff. Hawks have it. Hernandez dumps it over to Fox. Fox skates it around. He sees a little lane. Quick shot. Rebound by Adams. Covered up by the goalie. So that's kind of textbook what you want to see. Fox put the puck on the net. Adams was there screening and getting the rebound.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he saw Adams there doing some work, fired it there in front, and just let Adams basically pound on it a little bit.
It's a recipe that works. Fox loses the faceoff. Back to Sno-King. Now Fox has it back up on the top. Nice shot and goal. Snipey up on the left side.
That was quite the snipe there. From there, coming off the blue line, quick shot up into the left corner. Exactly what we were just talking about. PP2 needs to inspire. Definitely does there.
Yeah, they did exactly what they needed to do, and that was quick. They came out on the first faceoff, quick shot covered, came out again, quick shot goal. I mean, doesn't get any better than that.
No, I mean, it's, again, get some bodies in front of the net, move the puck around, make that goalie move. It's exactly kind of what we're looking for.
Yep, round to take the faceoff.
I don't think the puck moved.
Yeah,
Sat there the entire time.
To Sno-King. Now Metzler recovers. He sends it up to Sno-King. Sno-King has it. Quick shot. Blocked. Now Brown has it through the neutral zone. He tries to get it to Imus. He can't. Imus tries to do something. Kip somehow ends up with it. He's on a rush by himself. And goal!
Great play by Kip there to stay on.
To not give up. It looked like it was a broken up play. Imus couldn't handle the pass because it was tipped by a Sno-King player. He was battling for it, and Kip with full speed just came through and chipped that puck to himself all alone. Made a nice move and put it right in the back of the net.
So Sno-King has it deep.
All right, here's where we got to buckle down and make sure that Sno-King doesn't get any momentum.
Oh, we got another penalty coming. 88.
Penalty on Crosby Metzler. Trying to get him for a cross check. Rolling ground. All right, so back to our uncomfortable penalty kill. Weiner wins the faceoff. Hernandez has it. He's going to skate it up a little bit and get it into the zone. Sno-King back. They're going to. Oh, nice pickoff by Weiner on that pass from Sno-King. Goes back deep in the zone. Sno-King trying to regroup. They're going to try and skate this puck out.
Gonna
Drop pass. They love so much. Here they go. They enter the zone wide. Surveying, looking for somebody. This is where we got to tighten up, protect the house. Nice block by Hernandez. Back up to top. Oh, and McEachern intercepts it and just sends it down deep into the zone with a nice slow roller that's going to eat up even more time.
Not sure that was by design, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'd take it every time. Nice pickoff by Weiner coming through the neutral zone, and Sno-King just can't seem to get anything going right now. There we go. Nice hit by Browdy. Picked off by Hernandez. Back to Sno-King's stick. They try a quick passing shot, but can't make it happen. Now, Sno-King's got it. And nice stick by Weiner to send that puck out of the zone. We got 43 left on the penalty kill. Sno-King re-enters. Tries to send it across the middle. They somehow get it through. Nice save by Ollie there. Weiner intercepts. He's been a one-man machine on this PK unit here, T-Pain.
Definitely. He's, again, the dog in the fight right now.
Yeah, and again, he picks him off with that stick of his, and Fox grabs it and just sends it in deep. We got 14 seconds.
Weiner with a great shift there, got off while he could.
He took the team on his shoulders right there in that penalty kill. Sno-King back below the net.
Nice stick by Imus.
Yep, Blankel's there.
Got to get rid of it.
Blankel just turns it over to Sno-King for a one-timer. Blocked by Browdy, who, boy,
Browdy's
he's hurt.
down.
He's hurt. We got Max Lynn by himself. We got to get Browdy off the ice. He is hurt. That's not good. He is a leader on that defensive unit for us. Tough to see him go down on the ice like that, because if he was just hurt, you know he would have got himself off the ice. So.
100%. You can see the leadership there. He's got a bunch of guys over there checking on him and whatnot. And again,
that's tough to watch. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, massive inspiration this year. I mean, he's, again, one of the littler ones out on the ice, but has probably the biggest heart and the biggest hustle out of all of it. He doesn't care what's going on. He sticks his nose in just about anything.
Yep.
Gets after it. Hopefully it's just a stinger, kind of there where not a lot of pads maybe, and just he can rub it off a little bit and get back in.
Hopefully we'll keep an eye on that as we're going. Brown to take the face-off, wins it back to Metzler, who chips it up to a Sno-King player. Sno-King now gets it through, and they're in the neutral. They're going to enter the zone. Adams is there to meet him. So Sno-King has it down low. Adams there now turns it over to Brown. Brown goes through the neutral zone. Trying to do it all himself here. And the puck comes out. That's one you'd gotta want to hustle a little bit better to. That Sno-King player almost beat Adams to the puck. And they get a shot on net. They're behind the net now. Sno-King has it. They're going to send it up top. Almost out of the zone, but they recover. Quick shot. What a save by Ollie.
So Sno-King coming on a different level right now. I think they've decided they're a little pissed off. Again, down 3 with 1:30 left in the second. And they've kind of ratcheted up the intensity a little bit.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to match it and exceed it. And we've been doing that, so don't let them get back in this game. We cannot let them claw back in.
100%. We've got
Fox is going to take the face-off. Looks like Imus is going back on D while Jacob's on the bench. Official says, Fox, get out of here. JP is going to take it. JP loses it. Back to Sno-King. Saved by Ollie. Imus recovers. Now McEachern has it over to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to skate it for a little bit, and he loses the puck. Now Sno-King putting the pressure on. McEachern has it. McEachern's going to skate it. He sends it to Parker Kipp, who had to get turned around to take that pass. The puck gets sent in deep. Fox is down there. Good quick shot by the Hawks.
Hawks need to calm down and just keep moving the puck. Keep doing it's got them here to this point right now. They've got to keep up the intensity. They're, again, another man down at the moment with Browdy out, questionable right now.
Yeah.
Just going to have to gut it out.
So Fox take the face-off. Won by Sno-King. The Hawks recover, and they just dump it back in, and a missed opportunity there. Now Adams pushes it back up and in. Sno-King can't get it through the neutral zone. They're going to regroup, try something. Big hit by Adams there. Fox now dumps it in, going for a change. Sno-King sees this opportunity, going to try and... So we're 10 seconds left in the period. Sno-King trying to get this puck out. They finally do. And that's going to do it for the period.
So we've got 3-0 going into the third here. We got shots on goal. Let's fill you in with all the scoreboard info. We got 16 for the Hawks, 15 for Sno-King. Again, going to have to keep up the intensity that's kind of brought us into this whole situation. Again, Sno-King's going to go all out here in this third period, so the Hawks are going to need to match the intensity. So we've got 20 seconds left here in between periods. Lane finishing up his conversation with the boys, going to just let them know that, hey, this is going. Hawks are going to come out here, going to need a good one here in the third. So here we go.
I don't know if T-Pain got everybody up to speed. We just saw Lex Wood in street clothes. Apparently his injury is keeping him from finishing the game, so we're heavily depleted on defense now.
Yeah, that...
17 minutes of hockey left here. So Owen Brown wins the faceoff. The Hawks get it. Brown tries to get it through, and he does. He enters the zone. Sends it to the center. Nobody's there. Sno-King tries to chip this one up and out. Imus has it. Sends it up. Parker Kipp has it. He enters the zone. He's got a shooting lane. Oh, and we're there. Oh, boy, a missed opportunity by Owen Brown.
Owen wants that one back. I think he wants to take just a little bit more time with that. Probably go top shelf where, as our boy Scoop says, where mommy keeps the peanut butter.
Yeah, that was...
He's kicking himself for that one a little bit. But, yeah, empty net kind of right there. Looking to kind of get that in. So, again, heavily depleted on the defensive side of things here, there, Woody.
Yeah. Fox wins the faceoff. Hernandez has it. Blankel's down there helping him on the board. Sno-King comes out with it. Sno-King's going to push this puck up. Imus is there to get it. And Imus sends it up into Sno-King territory, who intercepts the pass and carries it deep into the zone. They get a quick shot off.
Great block by Ollie.
Block by Frank, and now we're just out there. It looks like it's just a melee.
It is definitely a circus
so
for sure.
Now still has possession. The Hawks, they want to play the body. That's fine, but you still got to get the puck out of the zone. So now Imus has it. He's going to chip this puck up and out. Fortunately, it was not going to be
icing.
So Sno-King's going to try and regroup. Good stick by Lynn there to break it up. And by Kipp. There's that little bit of pressure. Weiner coming in. Metzler has it. He's going to try and get in the zone and can't. Now he turns it over to Sno-King. And that's going to be a knee-on-knee penalty from Kipp. That might be a 2 and 10. Oh, you're just going to call him for interference. That's fortunate.
That is a good one for us. So Definitely could have been way worse.
Yep. Because knee on knee carries a 2 and 10, and if they see it's egregious enough, you can actually get a 5-minute toss for that. So luckily, it was only a 2-minute. So we're going back to the PK. Weiner wins the faceoff to himself. We've got this puck, and we're going to just rip this puck right up and out, right on goal. Sno-King's going to have to regroup. They're going to break this puck out of their own zone into the neutral.
Drop pass coming.
They get it in. They're deep now, going behind the net. He's looking for somebody. Oh, and he turns the puck over uncharacteristically, and we capitalized. Good job by Metzler there to not give up on the play.
Didn't see the drop pass on that entry, though, last time there, Scoops.
No.
Or Woody.
So here they go. Sno-King back to the neutral zone. And there's that little drop pass. Sno-King now centers it. Can't handle it. They dump it over to another player who's got it down low. He's going to look for something. He thought he had a guy, but a good stick by the Hawks there to break that pass up. And now they have it back up high. Big shot. Looks like it was blocked by Adams. Sno-King has it back down low. Still keeping the pressure on him. Adams. Oh, nice. And Sno-King just loses that puck up and out. Opportunity for that unit to get off the ice. Good job by that unit. We got 33 seconds left on this penalty kill. Sno-King back and good pressure by Brown. Now the Hawks are going to try and tighten it back up down low. Sno-King is cycling this puck around. He's got someone he wants. Big shot, big windup, and good save by Ollie. And the Hawks are doing everything, blocking shots. Oh, and here's Imus again, all by himself. And nothing. But there goes that penalty kill. We got to love that. Good effort there by the team. Now Kip has it. He's going to enter the zone by himself.
Definitely great intensity by the boys. The boys were extremely excited on the bench. Loved the blocks that were going on down on the defensive side, and then to get the breakaway by Imus.
And the Sno-King head coach is really upset. He is yelling at his guys something fierce. So Fox wins the faceoff to Max Lynn, who turns it over to Sno-King.
Fox does a good job getting it deep.
Fox gets it back and sends it in deep. And the Hawks try and keep it in. McEachern dumps it back down low, but we don't have our F1 there. So Sno-King's going to get this puck out of the zone, and they're going to get into our zone. Oh, no, one-on-one. And Sno-King scores. So there was a little bit of a breakdown there that started with we dumped the puck deep because we were in the offensive zone and we didn't have any forecheckers down there.
No.
And as soon as that happened, Sno-King was able to break that puck out right past our wave quickly. And it was a total breakdown.
Good to see from the defensive side of things. We got Jacob back out on the ice.
Yep, now he's got the puck. He sends it over to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to try and get this into the zone.
Dancing on the blue line.
I'd like to see Hernandez stay wide in that situation. He had a shot to take it wide on the right, and he cut back to the middle, which at that point, all of his help loses their speed trying to hold up at the blue line, and then he has to enter the zone by himself. And
when you're darting to go into the zone, and then you take it immediately left, you got all of your guys that are going to probably be offsides.
Yeah.
Fox was offside on the backside with that whole thing there.
Brown loses the faceoff. Sno-King tries something. They turn it over to Imus. Imus gets it up. Sno-King recovers. They're just going to push this puck through the neutral. The Hawks, McEachern sends it into the neutral. It's tipped, but now Weiner has it. Kip's going to get back on side real quick. Imus has it, chips it in. Kip's down there, going to give a little bit of pressure. Brown's there as well. Flips it up, and that's a hand pass. I guess not. So the Hawks still got to try and keep this puck in play. Sno-King sends it up right into the netting.
Hawks doing a good job here on keeping it in the zone, battling with the boys down here. Again, just got to keep that effort up. We got 11:21 left in the third. Hawks up 2 right now.
Yeah. Got to keep this up. That pressure is really causing Sno-King to break down systematically, and that's what we need. Fox loses the faceoff. Back to Sno-King. Sno-King has it. They turn it over, but now McEachern can't handle it. Sno-King on the rush. Shot wide and high. The Hawks recover. They're just going to chip it into the zone.
Can't relax here.
The battle on the wall comes out into Sno-King's possession. Sno-King still kind of flabbergasted by what's going on. Don't know what to do. Now Hernandez goes wide. Low shot. Fox there to recover. Sends it on net. Hernandez is there. Can't get his stick around to get it in. Fox battling. Fox has it. He comes off the wall with it. Sends it back down low. And there's nobody there for Sno-King. Sno-King's going to try and send this puck out. Imus sends it back into the corner. Fox down there. Sno-King looking to do something. Blanco's down there to meet him. And Sno-King gets it out. So they're going to enter the zone. Get this puck. Oh, and they get that center pass. Fox is there to intercept it. And we're going to get a penalty on Sno-King for running into our goalie.
Yeah, unfortunately there we've got to understand kind of the situation. I got towards the end of the shift there for a couple of those guys, but we got to try to hang on to that puck so we can get that man advantage there.
Yeah. We got to do something better there. So a little bit of intensity, though. I mean, they can't get this puck out of the zone and through the neutral. Owen Brown's going to take this face off.
Just ties up his guy, letting his wingers come in and do it.
Yeah, but they can't handle it. Sno-King recovers.
Here comes Owen.
Owen Brown by himself. Sno-King now is kind of at the point where they're just trying to throw the puck up and out, which is where we want them.
100%.
9:40 left in the game. And I think we're not going to get a trip there, but sure looked like he was tripped. And again, that is Logan Imus. Logan's got the puck now. They're just kind of taking their time. They're going to try and break that up. Weiner couldn't handle that hard pass by Adams. Sorry, Kip. Now Kip's got it. Over now, Imus has it. Imus is going to take his time, eat up some clock. Kip's back there. Kip sends it over to Brown, who now lands on Imus' stick. Imus enters the zone. He makes a hard cut move. He's circling around top. He tries to dump it down low to Weiner, who picks it up. Weiner now has it. He circles around. Shot tipped wide. Sno-King got it. They're going to try and make a move. Lynn, good pressure with a good stick. Keeps that puck in.
Twice.
Lynn now has it. He's got control of the puck by himself. And Browdy has it. Shot up high, just wide of the net. Now Hernandez is there. Now Lynn has it. Gets it over to Fox. Fox is going to survey. He's going to cycle this around a little bit. Sees a lane, puts a shot, goes wide left. Sno-King's just going to fire this puck out. They're going to say no icing because we still have 7 seconds left on this power play. And the Hawks are trying to get this through. Lynn is there. Lynn just got to fire this puck up into the zone. Takes a big hit doing it. Now Sno-King has it. They're going to try and break this puck out again. And they're going to get through the neutral zone. Good stick there by Lynn. Don't know if he realized it.
Kind of a man on a mission with his stick right now.
So now Adams has it behind the net. And somehow Sno-King gets it back on their stick. Shot from the slot wide. Sno-King still has it. Trying to send it into the middle. Can't. The Hawks are battling hard. Now Lynn has it. He's going to send this puck up and out.
We're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a penalty here.
Coming. So Sno-King going back to the penalty box.
Back to the box for Seattle, which, again,
7 penalties for them.
Adding some insult to injury here. Definitely need to pile another one on here with the power play unit.
We do, and that'll help keep the Sno-King team at bay. That if we saw yesterday what we saw out of them, you know, they're a team that can all of a sudden put some points on the board. So we got to be careful. So Owen Brown enters the zone. He tried to get a pass into Blankel. Brown battling in the corner now. Still battling down on the boards. Now Brown is on the ice. And
we're gonna have
Sno-King on the ice. One of the Hawks players wanted a penalty because it looked like he threw a cheap cross check while Owen Brown was on the ice, but we got to just focus on the game and not throw up our arms and look for a penalty when you're on the ice playing.
Yeah, nothing more frustrating with that than throwing the palms up in the air and begging for something. Like, get in there and work.
So Brown's going to take the face-off here. He wins it back to Kip. Kip has it. Kip circles around. Oh, look for a shot there. Almost had it. Imus is going to keep it in, but not really. And on the stick of Sno-King, he's just going to fire that puck out. So Hawks are back to recover. We got 1:07 left on the power play. 3-1 Hawks. 6:10 left in the game. Imus has it behind the net, doing a little dance with the Sno-King player. Gets him to commit. He goes the other way. Makes a move. Fancy move. He's going to enter the zone by himself. Rips a shot. We did not have our F2 in place at that point. Puck is still down low. Owen Brown is there. Big hit. Nice.
Great play by Weiner.
By Weiner to keep that puck down low.
It deep.
Owen Brown has it. He's behind the net by himself. Tries
somebody in front.
Around.
Got nobody there.
Nobody was in front. And now Sno-King's going to break this out. They enter our zone. They're wide. They're looking for something. They got a man in the slot.
19 seconds left on the power play.
So here the Hawks go. All right. Parker Kip enters zone by himself. Almost kicked the puck in there. So there goes our power play. Lynn fired one from up high. Saved by the goalie.
So we're back 5-on-5. We got 5:04 left in the third. Not horrible.
Nope.
Not horrible.
But it's interesting, though, as we said, this Sno-King team will capitalize on any of our mistakes. And they're quick to get down the ice into our zone with it. So
still,
we just have to mind that puck a little bit better. Fox wins the faceoff. Hernandez has it back behind the net. He's battling by himself. Fox finally comes down to help him out. Turns the puck over. Hernandez helping him out. Now Fox has it behind the net. He sends it, dumps it back down. Hernandez is there. Now Sno-King picks it off. They're going to try and wrap that puck around, and they do. Adams gonna have to skate like his pants are on fire, but he is not. Metzler gets down there to meet it. Now Adams has it. He sends it over to a Sno-King player. Sno-King has it in the corner. They're going to send that puck back down low. Now Adams comes up with it. He's going to try and get this puck out of the zone, and he does. So Sno-King back to regroup. Another errant pass by Sno-King we did not see much of yesterday. So now the Hawks recover, and they just turn it right back over to Sno-King.
Yeah, we've got to do a better job of getting the puck out.
Got the puck on his stick. He's going to skate it for a little bit.
By himself.
He turns it over at the blue line. There was middle of a change for the Hawks. So he was a man by himself. Gave them the opportunity to get that line change. Weiner sends it over to Fox. Fox is going to regroup. He turns it over to Sno-King. He dumps it down low. Imus is there. He chips it up. Just gets it out of the zone. Sno-King back to recover. They go D to D with it. Fox, a little bit of pressure here, keeping that pressure on him. And Sno-King almost turned it over. Now Fox has it. Great effort by Fox there, keeping that pressure on.
Had Weiner in front, was trying to get it to him there.
Now Weiner has it. He sends it up to Imus. Imus, quick shot, blocked. Fox has it, low. Now Weiner and Brown have it. Sno-King gets it. Owen Brown broke his stick. And Sno-King has it down low. They're going to keep it in the corner. The Hawks are battling with them. Sno-King's battling. They come out with it. They're going to send it up top. Big shot from the point. Saved by Ollie. McEachern now has it.
They pulled the goalie.
And McEachern takes a shot there. Empty net with 2:25. The Hawks have it. Hernandez.
No trip.
Yeah, I guess they're not going to call that trip. So, no worries. Here we go. It's going to be melee time. We got penalties.
We got a penalty coming up here.
Let's see what they want to call. There was a lot going on right there. I saw a high hit. I saw a trip. They're going to get Logan Imus. They're holding Imus up there. Not sure what's happening, but they stopped Imus from going into the box. There's some miscommunication going on. Now Imus is going into the box.
Imus is coming back out of the box.
Now he's back out of the box.
What is happening?
We don't know what's going on. Looks like we got a timeout, maybe.
I don't know, but this is smart by Sno-King. If it's not a timeout, they're using it right now as a timeout while the officials figure, while the rest of our guys are talking with the officials.
I'm not sure what's being said, but it's we should only have one captain in there talking to the officials, because the officials will feel overwhelmed and ganged up on if too many guys get in there. So we should just have one guy there. So they're still talking about it. I don't know.
And this is where I think Lane needs to take control of the team, get him over talking to him. We've got Sno-King basically. We've got an empty net right now. We're depending on what happens here with the penalties that come out of this whole thing. An opportunity for Lane to kind of set something up and talk about the defense portion of this whole thing.
Well, we got 2:08 left. Shout out to our 19,000 listeners. I know Jacob Fisk is listening in from Hawaii, guaranteed. He's our #1 fan out there.
Aloha means
hello and goodbye.
And goodbye.
That's correct.
And goodbye. Lovely. Hey, one of the only places that I know, at least that I've ever been, that you can have pineapple on your burgers at McDonald's.
That's
Way
true.
back in the day when I was in college and would go to Hawaii, I was not that I eat pineapple, but it was crazy. It blew my mind. It was like going into a foreign country almost.
Yeah, well, you can get Spam and eggs at McDonald's. You can get a taro pie in lieu of an apple pie. You can get Portuguese sausage and eggs for crying out loud. I mean, it's amazing.
It's amazing. Simply amazing. I heard it snows in Hawaii too. I mean, just this week I heard you said it was snowing.
Yeah. Well,
sounds like a miserable place.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes my sarcasm.
Oh,
I don't put it on thick enough.
Oh, it's sarcasm? It doesn't snow?
So still not sure what's going on. The officials, I don't think they know what's going on. I don't know that I saw a penalty, honestly, down there. There was a lot going on, a lot of bodies flying around, a lot of players on the ice, but I don't believe that there was an actual penalty.
Bodies flying everywhere. The officials have now kind of come down here. Now all of a sudden we've got a timeout.
Which I don't.
Seattle's had about a 5-minute timeout. And
so they're going to send a Sno-King player to the box.
Yeah, sure. We'll take it.
Yeah, well, I mean, why not?
Not 100% sure what for. Didn't see a call.
Yeah.
And the Sno-King coach, I am guessing right now, is probably fit to be tied on the whole thing.
I would suspect, because they were trying to put Logan Imus in the bench or in the box. And then they call him back out. Then they call him, tell him to get in. Then they call him out. And then they put one of their players in. So a lot of back and forth. I don't know if they got the call right because I didn't see it. So there was a lot of talk. So hopefully they got it right here. I mean, they're still talking about it.
Wasn't aware, but the Hawks are going to go on a power play now for pretty much the rest of the game. We got 2:08 left by the time the Sno-King player gets out of the box.
So here we go. Now the officials are saying, let's get this game going after they just ate 5 minutes up. So Owen Brown wins the faceoff. Kip has it. He sends it back over to Brown, who's got it on the wing. Brown's surveying. He's looking around. He's going to take his time. He's got McEachern, who gets it back to Imus. Imus over to Brown, who's got a lane. Oh, he tried to go backdoor to Weiner, but could not convert. Now Sno-King is going to get this puck up and out. So Kip's going to just take his time, regroup. He's got McEachern, who's going to enter the zone by himself. He's got Brown on this. He's going to just turn it back around, cycle it around a little bit. He's got himself there. Oh, and he's got Weiner for a goal.
Great pass.
Great pass.
Great pass. Weiner in the right spot. 2 big goals from him today. Again, great to see him back on track. Great pass by Owen. Again, great movement by the power play team there.
Yeah, tremendous. I'd say tremendous. The way that they just worked that. And a great pass by Owen Brown.
Yeah, I mean, makes big dividends when you got your head up. You can see what's going on the ice. Get it to your guys.
So Tucker Fox loses the faceoff, but tries to get it back, and we've got offsides delayed. And now Sno-King's going to try to do something with 1:02 left in this game. They put a shot on, saved by Frank. So this is definitely a tale of 2 games from yesterday to today, because our Hawks team is not the team that showed up yesterday, and that Sno-King team we saw yesterday is not the one who showed up today.
No, it definitely is not. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened. Maybe too much pool time last night for Sno-King.
Fox loses the faceoff back, and Sno-King puts it in. So that's not what we wanted to see with 51 seconds left to give Sno-King any semblance of hope here. We might see the goalie come out if they get that puck deep. He looks like he wants to get out. Sno-King has it, and there goes the goalie. He's off. So Sno-King has it. They're gonna. Oh, and the Hawks intercept that. Owen Brown by himself shoots it wide. We're gonna get an icing.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the red line there.
Yeah. So 34 seconds left. Empty net for Sno-King. They're gonna try and pull out all the stops right here.
Yeah, I mean, as you should.
Why not, right?
Yeah, what? Nothing to lose.
So the Hawks can't seem to make things happen here. Now McEachern gets the puck back, sends it up to get it out, and he can't. Puck's going around the boards.
20 seconds left.
Sno-King has it. They're going to send it down low. They get it in front of the net. Good save by Frank. Get a little bit of extracurricular. We'll see what happens out of that. And it's still going on.
I'm going to go ahead and send the guy off for Sno-King. Send him off early.
So Weiner's going to the box. And what are they doing with the
Sno-King kid?
Off. So we got Weiner for 2. Anyone else going off? What do we got here?
Well, so it seems like Sno-King's got a habit of pulling face masks off. That's what he just called here again, which I think we were told by Courtney yesterday that there is no such thing on the iPad.
Well, we'll see if they gave him obviously they gave him at least a major for that. Not sure if there's going to be anything else, but that player is still up there lurking around the ice, waiting for somebody to come off the ice, it looks like. So we got it picked off by Fox. Fox runs into the official. And there we go. Hernandez with a goal.
Great play by the Hawks right there.
$26.88. And 8. And that's going to do it, Hawks fans.
Again, like you said, tale of two different teams on both sides.
Yeah.
So good to see that the boys are actually able to come out, right the ship a little bit with the whole thing, and kind of go from there. But got a couple weeks off now. Hopefully we can get healthy. I'm going to guess that Jacob's going to need some ice. We got Lex, who's going to need some probably some downtime.
Yeah, our plan was to shut him down after this weekend anyway, to get him to the orthopedic and give him some rest on that hip. So hopefully he'll be charged and ready to go, because I think our next tilt is up in Seattle against, is it Tacoma?
Tacoma, yep.
Yeah, I think we've got Tacoma as our next tilt. So, all right, well, I guess till then, Hawks fans, we'll see you next time.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.